Hi guys, my name is Vaishnavi. I'm studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I am going to explain about splitting and joining string, understanding how to split a string into a list of substrings using the split method and how to join a list of strings into a single string using the join method. Python split method syntax. When you need to split a string into substrings, you can use the split method. The split method acts on a string and returns a list of substrings. The syntax string dot split bracket separator comma max split bracket close. In the above syntax, string is any valid Python string separator that you had like to split on. It should be specified as a string. For example, if you had like to split string on the occurrence of a comma, you can set separators equals double inverted commas and separator is an optional argument. By default, this method splits strings on white space. Max split is an optional argument indicating the number of times you had like to split string dot max split has a default value of -1, which splits the string on all occurrence of separators. If you had like to split string on the occurrence of the first comma, you can set max split equals 1. And setting max split equals 1, you will leave you with two chicks hyphen, one with the section of string before the first comma and another with the section of string after the first comma. When you split a string once, you will get two chicks. When you split a string twice, you will get three chicks. When you split a string k times, you will get k plus 1 chicks. Python split method example. Let's start with my iPhone string shown below. My iPhone string equals double inverted comma I code for 2 hours every day. Double inverted comma close. Now call the string split method on my iPhone string without the argument separators and max split. My iPhone string dot split. You can see that my iPhone string has been split on all white space and the list of substrings is written as shown above. Let's try to trace the written list. Recall that my iPhone string is double inverted comma apple comma orange comma pears comma bananas comma berries double inverted comma close, and we decided to split on commas bracket double inverted comma double inverted comma close the bracket. The first comma is after apples, and after the first split you will have two items like apple and oranges, comma pears, comma bananas, comma berries. The second comma is after oranges and you will have three items, comma apples, comma oranges and pears, comma bananas and berries after the second split. At this point, you have reached the max split count of 2, and now further split can be made. This is why the portion of the string after the second comma is lumped together as a single item in the return list. Python join method syntax. Now that you know how to split a string into substrings, it's time to learn how to use the join method to form a string from substring. The syntax of Python join method is separator dot join table bracket close here. Table is an Python table containing the substring. Say a list or a tulip separator that you had like to join the substrings on. In essence, the join method joins all items in their table using sub as separators. Python join method example. In the previous section on the split method, you split my iPhone string into a list on the occurrence of commas. Let's call the list my iPhone list. Now you will form a string using the join method to put together items in the return list. The items in my iPhone list are all names of fruits. For example, my iPhone list equals my iPhone string dot split bracket double inverted comma double inverted comma bracket close. After my slash string is split, my iPhone list is square bracket single inverted comma apples close the single inverted comma oranges close the single inverted comma pears close the single inverted comma and single inverted comma bananas close the single inverted comma of berries close the single inverted commas and close the square bracket. Note that the separator to join on should be specified as a string. You will run into syntax errors if you do not do so, as shown below. Join bracket my left my slash list bracket close. The syntax of the example is to join the items in my iPhone list using a comma as the separator. Use double inverted commas not. This is shown in the code below. The above line of code joins items in my iPhone list using a comma followed by a space as the separators. Single inverted comma apple comma orange comma pears comma bananas comma berries close the single inverted comma. You can specify any separators to your choice. This time you will use three underscores to join items in my iPhone list. The items in my iPhone list have now been joined into a single string and have all been separated from each other by a underscores. And you know how you can form a Python string by putting together substring using the join method. Finally, the conclusion of splitting and joining method of substring. It is terrible. You have learned the following. string dot split bracket zip dot max split bracket closed splits string on the occurrence of zip comma max split number of items